Hi, I'm James.
Oh, sorry, I was already. Okay, go.
How smoky make your shoulder? Hi, I'm James Welsh.
And I'm Robert Welsh.
And this is your weekly reminder that we're not the same person.
Inside and out. Talking about inside and out, here it is. Have you got inside your house?
I do have an inside to my house. Do you?
Yeah.
How long have you had that for?
Well, since I've lived in it.
And what do you think of
No.
the inside?
Tell me if you could do anything to a room in your house, no consequences, doesn't have to be practical, what would it be? How would you decorate?
I would have, instead of walls, I would just have netted curtain. Like
No.
sheer curtain.
No.
Yeah. So, but you said no consequences.
Sorry,
so
okay,
nothing
so
could come
ghosts.
in.
Okay, no ghosts.
Yeah, so
okay,
like
okay.
no.
I was just worried about the ghosts.
But you would see outside, like my walls would be sheer curtain, and then the floor would just be plain. Like marble or concrete. No, concrete everything. Concrete furniture.
Sorry, these curtains around the edge, would they be blowing in what?
In just a little bit, just a gust. What about you?
Yesterday. So oh God, I don't, now you say it, I don't know.
Yeah. But listen, the whole point about talking about the insides is that we are going to be judging awful interiors today.
Now listen, I mean, you may think, that's down to people's individual taste, but at the end of the day, people do have poor taste in things.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think I can appreciate a concept or a theme or an idea, whether I like it or not, whether it's something I enjoy. But at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, when you think about it, ugly is ugly when it comes to certain design aesthetics. Like that belt that's coming back with the leather and the gold.
Oh,
gladiator
stop.
belts. Do you remember gladiator shoes?
Yeah.
Do you remember having to wait for your friends to put on their gladiator
Oh
sandals?
my God, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, my toe just went through the ankle part. Let me start again.
Let us know if any of these are your house.
Yeah, if they are, no.
Yeah, we'll take the video down.
If you are, you win a £50 IKEA voucher that you can only use in England.
Yeah, for the one down the road from us.
You have to figure out where that is.
Yeah.
Oh, some days you just want to peel off your skin.
Yeah, I get it.
I
Listen,
get it.
I don't like it, but I understand this.
No, for sure. I understand having a wardrobe. This is obviously like more of a shoe wardrobe because of all the shoes.
Yeah.
Shoe boxes?
Shoe drobe.
Wait, but what are these?
Vases.
Well, this is probably one of the ugliest sofas I've ever seen in my life.
It's awful, but no, go on.
It fits the room.
It fits a room, and if there's storage under there, even better. If
bargain.
they lift it up, and can you imagine? Oh, my friends are staying around. I'll make up the handbag sofa for you.
You're in the wardrobe.
You're in the
today. People actually don't notice that me and Jace do have interior design qualifications.
Yes, I'm PGS interiors.
I'm OAF.
Yeah.
And if there was other like bits of this fuchsia pink in the background, maybe it would all tie in together, but that just looks like, oh, I found this on Amazon.
Excuse me. I think one of the main issues as well is that
It's shit.
the front, shit. But second of all,
Yeah.
the front is very, I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah.
And then the back of it is very
I smoke
teenage
cigars.
boy.
Yeah.
Not quite cigars yet.
Oh, do you think? Even with a dark
Maybe
brown?
a vape. I think it's a little bit, industrial.
Like there's that open box with a vase coming out of it. No, it doesn't look like AI.
It doesn't. Yeah, there's too many things that...
There's nothing that's like not linking together.
Yeah.
Let's say, let's give ourselves a scale.
Of what?
A scale.
Of The Sims 1 to
Yeah, up to
luxury.
Luxury.
Yeah.
Sims 1 obviously being the worst, even though it
worst.
probably was one of the best games ever.
Brown rug.
Up to...
Blue curtains.
Blue curtains.
Yeah.
Like The Sims 1, you haven't used a cheat code. Up to 10, you've used a cheat code. Rosebud. And Ka-ching.
Ka-ching.
No.
Ka-ching.
And there was another one too. Motherload.
Well, let's do Sims 1 and Ka-ching. Ka-ching's the highest.
Okay. I would give this a 3.
Oh, this really system doesn't work. Let's just do 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Yeah.
1's terrible, 10's like
good.
I'm going to give it 3 because the idea's there. It's very cutesy. It's very legally blonde, but also it's not at all. 2 pieces are in fact cutesy.
I'm going to say 3 as well because I feel like they've wanted this. They've wanted
wanted
this,
it.
but they've not quite been able to pull it off.
They're
or
like,
execute it.
okay.
Yeah.
My situation is, why have you taken a picture of this and been like, this is it?
Put a fluffy rug down, pink Pink
Oh my
shift
God.
curtains.
Shift curtains. You have the rails.
Yeah.
You can fashion anything. Trust me, we've done it.
It's a very confusing room.
Maybe they're just trying to sell it, and like this is the only place we could keep it.
Remember when everyone was doing feng shui when we were younger?
Yeah.
And no one really knew what it was. They just kept putting.
I still don't put my window facing a bed.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't put my bed facing the window. It's not
Or
up
a
to me where
mirror.
the window is.
Or a mirror.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Well,
well,
that's
that's
a
a
ghost.
ghost.
Yeah. So 3. We decided on.
3 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
congratulations. Good for you.
Yeah. Can I be honest?
Yes.
I don't hate this at all.
I don't hate it either, but I don't hate it if it was a restaurant. If that was a restaurant and they were like, come in, partners, and it was a theme, they're like, welcome to the mountains. Come and have your food, partners. I'll be like, oh my God, this is so themed.
Yeah, this is like cool.
For the house, a small child lives in there. If that was a house, a small ghost child.
In the whole house or in this fireplace?
In the
specifically?
fireplace, a ghost child.
So this is, I'm just gonna, because what this looks like to me is just like a normal fireplace and then just
Chimney.
put some giant rocks on it.
Yeah, but what's not to say that in the rocks you won't see the face of a ghost child? How is that not clear to you?
Because I feel it's quite dense with rock.
Yeah, but ghosts can go through things.
I just don't think a child is gonna live amongst the
A
rocks.
ghost child. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying?
Okay, I still don't.
It's a ghost child?
I still don't. Do you know what I think would make this better?
Yeah, go on.
Is if
A fog
you
machine. Like a fog machine. Like rolling down the rocks. Like, what's that jungle themed restaurant? Planet Jungle. No, what's it called?
Planet Hollywood?
Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe.
Get a leopard on there with a broken arm
Yeah, doing this.
every time a storm goes.
Yeah. No, that's not what I was going to say.
shot.
I was going to say like a sunken floor with some, like the 70s style, or is it 50s style?
Yeah, 70s style.
Maybe that's why I like it,
60s.
but it's not quite that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of I just like the idea of a fireplace.
You
in the
know
middle
what I
of a room.
really hate the most about this whole room? Is that they've brought the outside inside, but that's fine. What they have done is brought it into some kind of steel mine.
Yeah,
steel
soul
warehouse.
mine.
The things here are like those, what are these called? Iron rod.
Still.
What are these called? Do you know what I mean?
Still iron rods.
But so there's too many styles here. We have this very modern
Yeah.
table, very modern lights, this like warehouse-esque, this horrible tin can roof, and then this awful rug that looks like it's haunted itself.
Yeah, it's too many different styles. I also hate how they've just given up at the top and it just looks like you can see the shape of a normal chimney. Thinking about it, I actually don't like this at all.
Right.
When you take all the interior into everything and make this nice, is like you say, if the theme of the whole room was a bit more outside vibey, maybe there was some plants and an animatronic leopard would make this so much better.
Where you got a cornbread for your partner? And then there was a mountain goat on this, and it was like partner theme. What do you give it out of 10?
Actually a 2, to be honest with you. 1, because it is a room. 2, because I like the idea.
Yeah.
Where this is going.
Yeah,
but
or
not
where
quite
it could go.
Where it could go.
I would also say. Is that pictures of animals in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. I would give this a 1 because I would feel uncomfortable there.
Yeah. What if the
Ew.
rock turns into a giant rock giant? Okay. So it's meant to look like you're under the sea, and that's like a little ripple, which I don't hate. Listen. Wow. Wait. I don't hate that idea. It's something about dark wood. Like
Oh, I
this
hate dark
polished wood. You know, it's very like LA 2001.
My house costs too much, but this is what it looks
For
like.
some reason, my kitchen is all dark wood.
Dark wood.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe we should do some positives, right? The sofas, plenty of people to sit.
You could have so many people sitting
So many
down.
people sitting down. That blue isn't a blue I would choose to have in my house anywhere.
Right.
I think it's too sporty a blue.
Yeah, it's too primary blue.
Too
I
sporty,
think.
yeah.
You see, it does have a graduation. There is a graduation going from the bottom to the top. What I will say is the lights are throwing me off because it looks like it's also trying to be space.
Yes.
Hang on. What's that?
A window.
But what's this?
The sea.
The sea's right fucking there.
Why are you trying to be under the sea when the sea is right there?
Go outside. I don't like sword sharks. Whatever this is.
Sword sharks.
Hang on. Pretend this is 2002.
This is what I was going to say. I would feel comfortable in this seating
I
arrangement.
would actually think this is
if
pretty
it was early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh wow, a themed room.
Yeah.
Like they used to do on like home makeover shows where they're like, let's just make this whole room just a one theme.
One theme.
Not
It's not
just
the
nice and
craziest.
clean. Let's make it a theme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say actually? So I just went dizzy because I was about to give it a 5 and I didn't believe in myself.
That's your body telling you.
Yeah, I'm going to give
yourself.
it 3. Yeah, that felt good.
And you know, this is probably like a young boy's room where all of his friends come and hang out.
No, I think this
They
is
come
living
and they
quarters.
rock out.
I think they're just punk out.
If this is a boy's hanging out room or like a kid's room,
Or someone who likes fishing, doesn't
they're
matter if they're boy or
five.
girls.
Yeah, but yeah. But if this was a living room, 1. Do you know what? There's nothing worse, and I say this respectfully, parents, than a sea-themed room.
Certain parents who would put a lighthouse in every bathroom. Mum and Dad.
Sorry, Mum and Dad. No, you've done it nice.
No,
now.
you've done it. Yeah, it's
done
nice now. It's different now. Oh my god. This is the worst thing in the whole world. Like, I've never seen something so disgusting.
Let me tell you something.
Go on.
Part of me was like, oh, and then part of me went to like a little bit like Polly Pocket, and then a little bit was like, I kind of get it.
Polly Pocket would never.
Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket.
But then also, then I thought, oh my god, I bet they're really easy to clean.
Yeah, they do.
Like, just wipe down.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Get a Dettol wipe on them.
But then I was like, oh my god, like they look like pastry, they look like pie crusts, and I kind of got it a little bit, if I'm being honest.
No, I think this is a false luxury. You know when people put like Chanel symbols on their kitchen? It's like, Chanel don't make kitchen cabinets.
Well,
and you don't
they
need to
might
be
do.
a Chanel buyer to know that.
Yeah. Why?
James's whole kitchen.
I've never. I wish this was pie themed. That's what I think it is. I can imagine like a little animated grandmother with a pie hat on.
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. That's what I'm thinking.
If this was an Airbnb, I'd be like, cute. Like, I'm staying here for a week. I don't need to deal with cleaning the small crevices every so.
Yeah.
But it's not up to me. I do have some concerns also as well that I'll just be poking the puff all the time.
All the time. And I bet you as well that is fake plastic, leather, pleather.
Oh yeah.
So the more you do it, the more it's
leather
crease
can't be
and
that
crack.
shiny, can it?
I think you can like paint it.
And imagine how awful this must be to clean under your what's this called? Oven, especially.
What if you were to drop a soup?
This does make me uncomfortable.
I know exactly how the water comes out that time.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
good.
like bits, but strong.
Yeah, unfortunately.
This is too close to the edge, 1, and I think it's just done for a picture, but 3 is fine. A block of 3. High, medium,
I would like
low.
to see the other side of the kitchen as well, because if that's all the room they have to work with.
I'm surprised that the fridge isn't themed, but it's this white fridge situation. It's not themed so much to the cabinets. I mean, I'm sure these cabinets are custom made, right?
They must be.
Like, who is making those? Can you not custom make a fridge cover? Or get a cream fridge?
Yeah. A smeg.
Snag.
Honestly, I see a lot of potential in it. I could see if they just take that theme all the way. This is grotesque. 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I could see it being like a nice sensory thing, but other than that, it's not practical in any way.
Well, I was going to give it a 5. Because you know what, James? It's one colour. It's cream the whole way through. Yes, it's puffy, but it's a consistent theme. It's actually quite tidy. And it's easy to, I would say it's easy to wipe down.
But I think the grey oven also doesn't make sense. Is that grey sink?
Grey goes with every colour.
I would say not this.
I would say you're wrong.
I personally wouldn't.
Just to say, I mean, none of the accessories match, which isn't.
That's what I mean.
You should, but different time, different place. This might be a different country. That might be how they do things. Whatever could be next.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, give us a second. Was that ice? No.
What do you think? There's a jacuzzi?
I think that's like a jacuzzi or a hot bath.
So then what are these red things?
Maybe that's where a hole used to be and then they patched it up.
And what's on the ceiling?
Ice. This room might be a little bit more impressive when the lights are on, because I'm assuming that the lights turn on and all these get like a glow.
Oh. Yeah. It's giving Flintstones, and I'm kind of into it a little bit.
It's more Roman, I would say. Don't you think?
No.
Because this is like Roman tiling. That's not Flintstones.
You mean mosaic? Mosaic?
No, that's not the only kind of stonework the Romans had.
Yeah, everywhere. Mosaic everywhere.
History, bitch.
Honestly, I don't hate this for the purpose it function it purposes.
I agree. I imagine this to be outside a separate part of a house. Well, a separate from the house. It may be a snowy country. You're like, let's go to our hot springs room. You can sit on that damp chair while we hot springs ourselves.
Yeah, I do wish there was some rails to hold on to.
Yes, because they can get quite
slippery
wet
in
and
there, or a little bit of
slippery.
rubbery grip on the stairs. But other than that, honestly, and the red brick is shocking. I don't hate it. I think 6 because I get it. It serves its function, but it's just a little bit outdated.
Yeah, if you were looking around a house and like, oh, and this is like the hot springs room, you'd be like, wow.
Wouldn't put me off.
I'm going to give it a 6. Did you say 6?
No, sorry.
Oh.
5.
I'm going to give it a 6. Sorry?
What?
This gives me home of tomorrow. Does it you?
Yeah, I just don't understand what I'm looking at.
Come and sit down, but we want sitting here to be such a confusing experience. We'd rather you just get up and leave.
Like, you can't put anything anywhere.
Yeah.
There's no workspace.
No, because there's literally a hole here.
Yeah. Or is
Is
that
that
a
a mirror?
hole or a mirror? Is this like a showroom? Because what's this blue door about?
It must be a hospital, because only hospitals have blue doors. This is a mind boggle.
I do think this is still one of the worst kitchens I've ever seen.
Oh, ever
Purely-
seen ever.
Ever.
No. It's making me feel a bit sick. Should we get rid of it?
Travel
I'm going to give it a 1.
Should we give it a 0?
Yeah, I feel a bit
I'm
nauseous.
gonna give it a 1, yeah, because of the free ovens.
Let me have a... Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't you fucking dare. This is stunning.
Okay, all right. Listen, I love it.
I love it too.
I absolutely love it.
Like, unironically, I think it's so much that it's so good. And
Yeah.
so right.
I would get rid of some of this tat up here, plain walls, paneling all the way up. Leopard print isn't really my vibe,
But it
I wouldn't
works,
be.
I get it, yeah.
I enjoy this kitchen, and I would feel opulent in there.
I'd feel very opulent. I'd wear like a silk
You'll get a robe. I'll get a
leopard print
smoker's
one,
jacket,
yeah.
shoulder pads, collar.
Oh, like burgundy with leopard print
Right.
chiefing.
Right, chiefing.
This is what I mean by if you're gonna do puffy fucking cupboards,
Go for it.
Go
Go
all
for
the
it.
way with it.
Yeah.
And even though I personally wouldn't have this in my home, I would happily move into a house with this kitchen.
Yeah, I would
and
be like, we'll do it later.
We'll do it like I would
Yeah.
keep this for a bit
Yeah,
and do it
absolutely.
later.
Look, and it's quite, look, they've got their ice machine. It's a double-sided fridge. That's custom.
They look like cupboard doors.
They look like cupboards. Great. Love
I don't
it.
hate it.
I love it. I would like to see the rest of their house.
As far as ugly goes, as much as this isn't my style, I'm gonna give this a 10.
I'm going to give it a 10.
I think it's-
functional, impressive.
opulent.
It's, you know what? It's too much, but it's not distasteful.
Like
No.
No.
That's Mandela effect. No, what's it called?
liminal space.
How
Yeah.
dare you? One, it will smell.
Yes.
2, a TV that close to water. I don't think so.
I quite like the idea of a bed amongst water,
Yeah, but not a swimming pool.
but
Oh,
not
sorry, Frankie.
not a bedroom bed in a swimming pool.
Also, where's the plug for the TV?
Yeah.
Imagine a cold winter's night. And like, oh, I'm going to go to bed, and you walk into the swimming pool room.
And it's a bit smelling a bit
Pool room.
chlorine.
What's the name for it? Pool room? Or just the pool?
Pool room.
Because isn't that like where you have a pool table? I'm going to give this a 0 out of 10 because I hate it so much. I think it's disgusting, actually.
I'm going to give it a 0. It serves no function.
Yeah, I actually think what's wrong with you?
The acoustics will be terrible in there too
Terrible.
for listening to the television.
Yes, imagine trying to watch ITV2 late night with that on.
I don't hate the idea,
Yes, but I hate
but
the
if this was like a
execution.
dark room with velvet curtains and a bit more gothic, great, really interesting concept.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, so nose is too real, teeth are too real. This
eyes probably follow you.
fine. The eye should be closed.
What? No, but then he'll be going, it doesn't make sense. He's angry in a way.
Yeah, screaming. Because he's just got a regular face. It's like, yeah. Yeah, whereas if his eyes were closed, it might be a little bit more tedious. No, what's the word? Strenuous. No, what's the word?
It doesn't make sense. It looks like they've put this in a fucking new build room and then like...
that's it,
And
that's
yeah,
it.
it doesn't make sense. It's very out of place.
Yeah, it's the teeth for me as well. They're a little bit like, okay, so they're teeth.
Yeah, I don't think there needs to be teeth, do you? Just a heavy lip will do.
Or 2 fangs.
No, and then look, those cushions from Dunelm, and then you have the
Very
fucking
modern.
green man devil, whatever thing this is meant to be.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I think they've tried to put in a statement piece and it's a little bit like you went wrong. You went off the rails.
Just get a vase of sticks in like
Just-
everyone else.
No, it's called pampas grass.
Pampas grass.
Cats and pampas grass. But I am going to give it 4
Why?
because it's very clean. The grey matches the grey of the furnishings. And if you walked into an Airbnb and you're like, okay, this isn't my home, But this is fine for a week.
No, I would think there are hidden cameras in the eyes. All the reasons you gave for this being a 4, I do not think makes it a 4. It's just, it's out of place. Maybe if this is outside, an outside fire.
Yeah.
But this doesn't make sense. I give it 0 because what the fuck are you doing?
0, I think you're a little bit untoward
No,
there.
I think absolute Zemo.
0.
This is everything.
0 out of everything. And why is that? There will be human waste on these flowers.
Yeah, and you have a straight man come and urinate in your bathroom and you're
on
fucked.
that toilet with every kind of rug around it.
Why are they labelled? Like, you can buy these.
It's
Oh, you
probably from an old
could.
catalogue.
Yeah.
Can you imagine there was a point of time where somebody would have looked at that and be like, oh,
Yeah.
should we do this in the bathroom? And be like, oh, let's make it a bit more modern. Let's do this.
Absolutely sodden with piss.
Sodden with piss. Absolutely thick with piss. Every single
I wonder
piece.
if that was the idea though, and then they just chuck him in the washing machine, and then their toilet was clean. 0 because that's
0.
That's fucking vile.
That's fucked up.
Unhygienic.
That's not even funny, actually.
I can smell the piss.
I can smell it. Imagine walking in and be like, it's thick with piss.
Yeah. This makes sense for exactly what I think is going on.
Yeah. What do you think is going on?
I think they're either in Essex or Liverpool. They've just moved into their new house.
Yeah.
Or they are at a spa.
Yeah.
Or it's it's her 21st
Yes,
birthday.
yeah.
She's got her girlies.
She's got her
and gays
rollers. She's got her
around.
rollers in.
in.
Yeah.
I
I think that might be her boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend, which is. I'm fine with people having boyfriends.
We don't mind.
Don't
it.
judge. But Pink and Zebra is tacky, and it's always been tacky, and it was never
It's
in
very
style.
Kelly Osbourne, Avril Lavigne period, time period.
Yeah, punk princess.
Yes,
I
yeah.
like it. It's purposefully distasteful.
Yeah, I agree. If you were to walk into an Airbnb and
this is there.
this is it for a week,
Yeah.
I will be fine. You know
Absolutely
what?
fine.
I would even become accustomed to this.
Yeah.
Natasha Bedingfield.
Natasha Bedingfield,
in the
yes.
background. I'm fine with it. I'm
Yeah.
actually fine with this.
Yeah.
This if this was a salon, I'd be like outdated but fine.
But fine. Yeah. 6 out of 10. Not my
yeah,
style.
not my style, but it's not distasteful.
No, I'd listen to Avril Lavigne
And
and
if-
feature Lil Mama.
Featuring Lil Mama. And if you were like, listen, I'm having a party, we're going to get ready in this place.
I'd be like,
I'd be like,
fun.
ah!
Great fun.
You
great
walk in and be
fun.
like, ah!
Yeah.
And you'd be doing this.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh my god, take a picture.
And then the person would be like, I bought everyone slippers for some
yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Okay,
What's
let's
in the holy heavens?
let's go through everything. There's so this has to be America because
No.
that's a UK plug socket.
So
That means this was never intended to be a bathroom
Yeah.
because that's against the law in the UK to have a
Right,
plug socket.
right.
But then you have your
Beautiful
old people
chandelier.
falling over lead,
No,
your real chandelier. Is that not what that is?
I think it's just a really long.
They
It's
put
usually they're
leads in
red.
old
They're
people's
usually red.
bathrooms, and if you fall over, you have to crawl to the lead and pull this.
It's usually red,
Oh.
and it's usually right next to the toilet.
that
This
is.
is clearly an old hotel room or an old hostel that they're doing up because the boiler is right above the sink,
Right, is that what you think of that?
and the toilet is the same.
like, that should have been
room.
an airing cupboard.
I think this was a hotel room. One, the carpet is vile, and it looks like they're
yes.
redoing it up a little bit. But these like wall, what are these called?
Plaques.
Plaques. Very 2000s.
Wall stickers. A
Wall
lot of people have
stickers.
them.
Very 2000s.
Yeah. I am going to give this a 0.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 0 too.
I hope it's something else now. I hope they managed to make it over. But this room is not a room of any type of room.
No, this is like, imagine what a room looks like, but then unimagine it.
If you plug your hairdryer in that close to a sink, you're dead.
You're instantly dead.
The
You
socket,
lick the plug,
put
stick
it in.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay, no, you
Hear
go
me
first.
out.
Yeah.
There was a certain period of time where everyone was like really obsessed with trying to be Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I think this is what they tried to do with this plant.
Yeah.
And the yellows and the browns, but also trying to keep it like inside.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
No, I know what you mean.
Bringing the outside of Hawaii inside.
Yeah.
I think it was the 70s. Everyone's doing this.
Yeah.
And that looks like either an umbrella holder or a cigarette thing.
Holder.
No,
An
an
giant
ashtray.
ashtray.
Does the carpet look like it's dripping off the stairs and it is malevolent? Yes. And does the oh my god, what
scrambled egg.
What is it when somebody makes Mark and Only cheese and it's bright yellow? It's I think it's a Nickelodeon show. And someone tries to make macaroni cheese and it's bright yellow in a ball.
It's not So Raven, is it?
No, it's
Oh.
older. I think it's older. Tell us down below.
Oh my God.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
But does that carpet look plush? Would I get my toes in and amongst that carpet?
100%.
Absolutely.
I really like this, and I'd like to see the rest of the house.
If I was a bit multi-billionaire, I would have a house and I would theme every room a time period. And I would have a living room, kitchen that was 70s.
Summers. I would like a old style 50s house.
Yes.
You know, that's kind of like in Bewitched and the Brady Bunch with
Brady
70s
Bunch is
interior.
different.
I like this.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for
It's
me, honestly.
practical. It's not invasive.
It looks homey, but really smart.
Yes.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's actually distasteful.
I wouldn't even like that at Christmas. That's too much.
It looks like a whole present.
I have never once in my life farted, but that makes me want to fart.
Yes. Of course it does.
The cupboards covered in this, what I assume is a wrapping paper.
There's something here. Oh, it's a
That's
door.
that's a cupboard.
Oh, it's a cupboard.
Was that
Oh.
a door? The chair. This. What's here though? What's all this? Like, what's behind there?
Are they
Is that just
blinds?
walls? That is a blind. You're right. It's like one of those flappy blinds.
Hate it.
Horrible.
Zero.
Actually offensive.
Yeah, I'm actually really...
I'm pissed off.
I don't know if I can carry on with the day.
I'm pissed off to the point of fart. Actually, -0.
Yeah.
Actually, whoever did that, I should be in prison for life. Okay, I think this might be fake. But let's say it's real.
This is, I get, it should, I think it should be just like a little nod towards someone being murdered in a room rather than...
Like a chalk outline on the floor.
Or just like a little head splatter behind the sofa.
Behind the sofa,
to
perhaps your
suggest
coasters
murder.
are covered in blood.
Yeah.
Covered in real blood.
Yeah. not this, because this is just tacky.
That actually just looks shit. And I think it looks like paint splatters rather than blood. So what I assume when it's
maybe it
red,
is
it's
meant
trying
to
to be blood. Though.
Are we just being morbid, or is it meant to be paint?
No, I think it's meant to be blood, because you wouldn't choose red paint splatters and be like, it's not blood.
Yeah, true.
This looks like somebody's tried to be modern, but just has no idea what to do.
Yeah. This is like, oh, what can we do to make our
So like,
son's room
yeah,
nice?
I'll mix old with new.
Yeah.
And what can I do on the walls? That's a little bit working.
I can see it. It's a nice room without the paint splatters. Like, it's fine.
Oh, it's a lovely room.
It's more like one of those rooms where you don't know what to do with it, so you put some chairs in it, and then people sit in it and look out a window. Like a day room.
You're like, this is the entertainment room. And it's like, well, there's
like,
nothing...
We'll have guests in here.
Come and fart in this room. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give it a 2. No.
I'm going to say 1.
Oh, no, I was going to go a bit high, actually.
Why?
I was going to say 3, because it's a really nice room, and I feel like once you're used to the blood splatters, you can kind of write it off and get
I
used
feel like
to
I'm
it.
purely judging it on I'm just seeing it as the blood splat idea.
Okay, but it's more than that. It's
Okay,
more than that.
well, if it's more than that, then it will be like a 3.
Yeah, you see it as a room and experience. 10.
Absolute 9 because of this clown.
Yeah, 9 because of a clown. Is that a
Listen.
Princess Diana beanie baby? Oh no, it's just a...
Do you know what I saw? I saw a TikTok the other day that was somebody going through how much Beanie Babies
Cost
the company,
now.
no, how much they said they were going to cost,
And how much they are now.
and how much. Well, no, not even that.
How much they said they
Do you want to let me? It was how much they cost
Looking
at
at
the
the certain
time.
ones.
How much it cost at the time.
And the
Then
promises.
how much they thought they'd be.
Promises they would have made.
Promises they would have made, and it's untrue.
Oh, sorry.
Elephant
Let's
called?
take it down to an 8. What in the
This is-
goodness world?
and the
this one,
clowns.
that's Baba.
Baba, that's it.
I haven't had that thing for a while. Is this practical? Not at all. But I guess this is the kind of room you wouldn't sit. This is a display room.
This is one of those things where, like, if this is what you like, because I love toys, I wouldn't, personally, I don't have the time to do this every morning or evening or whenever.
Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't get in and out of
Yeah,
bed.
but if they did, and that's something they choose to set up every day, like, you know, when people put too many cushions on their sofa,
Yes.
it's like, are you gonna, what do
Yeah.
you just sit amongst them, or do you take them off?
I have six cushions and pillows on my bed,
Right.
and I always just end up on the floor anyway.
I was gonna say insane, but I do too.
Yeah.
That's 9 out of 10.
Okay, we'll say 9 because some of
Yeah.
the things are cute and I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
One fucking second, first of all. One fucking second, first of all. You don't need to have this chair over here. You have options to where to pop this table.
Yeah.
You could pop this table here and have all 4 chairs there.
But I think they're trying to make it look like they're on a balcony.
But they know they're not. Do you think they look at that view and they're like, oh.
It's horribly tacky.
Yeah,
it's
awful.
horribly tacky.
Is that a UK flag in the flower pot?
No, it doesn't look like a UK flag.
This is. I'm a bit upset at this because of. I mean, it's a table, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Just move it
more,
slightly.
Yeah.
You could even have the chair there.
Do you know what's even more upsetting is you can tell this is the 2000s because you have wood with a silver leg.
Yeah.
That was really
What were we
big.
thinking?
I know.
Pine and silver.
Pine and silver.
Does anyone have pine anymore?
Although this wouldn't look out of place on like a 2000s like sitcom.
But also as well, this is going to sound really strange, but if this is someone's house to buy, I'll be like, that's so weird. But if they'll like rent this house, I'll be like, okay, no, that makes sense. You know when you rent a place and not everything is perfect?
Oh, so you just deal
So
with
you just
it.
deal.
Yeah.
That, it looks like that.
Yeah, I do feel like this room would benefit from a bigger table. If people sit around a table.
Yeah, I just hate what they've done so much with that. This chair is really annoying.
The more you actually look at it, the less offensive thing is that
Is the thing,
fake
it's the
balcony.
table.
It's the table.
It's the table.
The mix of woods and metal.
And how they have a fruit bowl on the edge there, and yeah,
also
I'm sorry.
flowers. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then they've also got a chandelier now too, with dark wood, like that kind of dark.
Like,
wood.
come on, like there's a time and a place for dark wood. And it's castles from like the 16th century.
Or like old houses.
Yeah. Okay.
9 out of 10.
Okay, we'll say 9 because some of
Yeah.
the things are cute and I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah, no, of course.
That's England. That's England.
This has to be someone's English England house.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
One fucking second, first of all. One fucking second first. Oh,
Five, because it's fine. I would live in it.
Move a table and I'll be like, put that chair on the table.
On the table, yeah.
I'm kind of okay with it.
I don't mind it at all. But what is it meant to be?
I don't know, but I feel like it's very modern SpongeBob SquarePants time.
If my neighbour did this, I'd be like...
Okay.
I'd be like, it doesn't offend me.
No, I'll be like, oh, do you work for Nickelodeon?
Yeah, I'd be like, the green is probably... I wish you'd... No. My issue would be, it looks like salmon paste rather than a light pastel.
Like
I wish it was a pastel.
Yeah.
But I don't hate it. I just wish I knew what that was meant to be.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. It's giving very much, not Art Deco, not Art Nouveau. It's very 70s wallpaper.
Yeah.
7.
7, yeah.
Big, lovely big
fair.
windows here. This
Yeah.
matches this. I think it's tastefully done, but it's not an eyesore.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Fine. Absolutely fine. I just want to know what that splodge is.
Yeah, right.
This is peak crushed velvet Essex.
Yes.
Our furniture's mirrored for some reason.
And everything is velvet. Every time I see a room like this, I'm like, I'm going to get so many static shocks. But why is your Christmas tree against your bed?
And against your vanity.
Against your vanity.
I'm guessing this is like a showroom.
Like
or
they
something.
pulled it in from a picture.
Do you know what I don't like? And this
Angel
is
wings.
This is obviously a personal choice. Not having a bedside table.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you put your 10 lip balms?
Where do you put all your lip balms? Where do you put the stuff you're like, I'm going to use this and you
We
never
called
do?
earplugs.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
hand cream.
Your hand creams.
I don't want to offend anyone because I feel like this is still relatively modern.
Yeah.
I do not like the velvet. I've never liked velvet.
Listen, love grey. I
Love grey.
love grey.
Love grey.
Grey is a beautiful tone.
I think this just takes millennial grey to an horrible
extreme
level.
it gives fake luxury.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a misunderstanding of what luxury really is.
It's like if I was to walk into my room and be like, how could I make this feel more luxury than it is? And I was like, just cover every inch of a wall in a plastic diamond.
Yeah.
It would be like I'm trying too hard to give the impression of lux.
Lux.
See, I mean, I'm going to give it a 9.
Again, if it was an Airbnb and
Yeah.
this was a room, I'd be like, this is nice.
You would take pictures to take the piss a little bit.
Yeah,
and
but
send
it'd
it
be
to your
like,
friends.
it's
Yeah, but
actually
listen,
quite...
I'm going to give it 9 because there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Other than
I agree.
Other than that, it's going to outdate itself very quickly.
Yeah, and the feeling of velvet makes you want to
And I don't,
throw up.
I
in
don't
my
like
mouth.
heavy things above a bed because what if it
Dead.
falls and crushes your head?
Completely dead.
And then you'll be on a TV show like 10 Strange Deaths.
Yeah, the funniest death.
The funniest, and it'll be
Yeah.
like, whoop, and it'll have a,
Yeah. They'd be like, you love crushed velvet.
yeah. People live lives.
People live in different
Try and say
rooms.
something really deep and meaningful while stepping
Okay, there are rooms in everyone's house, and each room is a part of you.
And that's what makes up the world we live in, and it wouldn't be the same if there weren't different people.
No, it has to be about rooms.
Oh, each room... Rooms represent us as people, and they're not the same, and that's what makes up the world as different rooms. Let's celebrate our rooms.
Celebrate celebrate our different rooms and one another in them.
You know what? Actually, go to your table right now and move a chair out that doesn't need to be and press
Put
it
it
up
on the
against
other
the wall.
side of the room.
Just take it right up
Take
the
it over
other side
there.
of the room.
Listen, I feel really happy with that.
Yeah.
Tag
Yeah,
us
tell
in
us.
your
Tell
horrible
us.
room.
Yeah, do you have a really horrible room?
Let us know at your parents' house. Let us know.
House. And also tag us in pictures of you moving a chair to the other side of a room.
Do that, more importantly.
Yeah, actually do it, though.
Yeah,
'cause we always
actually,
ask
tag
you
us in
to.
pictures of you sitting on that chair that's on the other side of the room. But actually do it.
So we'll be looking out for those. First person to tag us in that, we'll be like, oh, that's so funny. Mm-hmm. You won't see it happen, but we will.
Happening. Gonna need some lip balm. Bye!
Bye!